Hi guys, Jamie here, and today I'm in a very windy and wet West Wales. It's actually the Storm Eunice today, so it's pretty wild out there. We've had power cuts for most of the day, been unable to get a hold of friends and family members, which has been pretty worrying but pretty weird at the same time. Sort of like stepping back in time about 30 years. Today I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour of a cottage that's been in my family for around 100 years and has actually been standing for probably around 300 years. It's in a little place called Aberidi, which is near the Blue Lagoon, not far away from St David's in West Wales. And it was actually an old smuggler's cottage. So years ago, when they used to sort of smuggle booze across the channel, across the Irish Channel, booze, stolen goods, whatever it was, this was one of the cottages that the smugglers used to do all of that. So I'm going to give you a little tour. It's got a modern twist on it. You know, there's lots of things that have been done, but it's still got some original features which are pretty cool. So I'll show you around. So as you come in through the front door, it's night time now, so I'm not gonna actually go outside because the phone will probably blow away. But these are the original walls here. As you can see, they've been sort of painted over the years, but never actually been dot and dabbed or anything like that. Nice original features. This is the cottage here, way back in the day. Still got the same roof now. I'll try and get a picture of it. That is just about standing in the distance, and the Blue Lagoon, if any of you know, is round about here. This must have been done in sort of like, I'd say around about the 50s, 60s, judging by the style of the cars there. So if we look around, the cottage is obviously quite small. Still got some of the original ceiling work there. Obviously the TV's new, granted. I've been coming here for around 20-25 years, and when I used to come here, this wall was the same original wall as this over here, and it was absolutely freezing. This log burner is new as well, used to be an open fire. And if we can have a little look, I don't know if you can see, but right out there, right through the window, that's where the sea is. Again, I'll get some nice photos of that. When I used to come here way back in the day, there were trinkets absolutely everywhere, and there used to be a nice set of pistols hung on that wall. Old smugglers' pistols, I presume. They stripped that back now for whatever reason. These are old fisherman's tackle stuff here. If we go upstairs, everything is really like the old walls. They're just not straight at all. You know, we've got some old steps there. There's Calv, all right, Calv? Let's go into the main room. It's like small windows everywhere. Again, it's done quite nicely. It's been refurbed really nicely, but you can still tell the old features. The floor is quite uneven. Little cupboard there, not sure what's in there. Not a lot. Just have a little look around. Actually really nice. I think it rents out for a fair bit actually. I say it's in our family, it's like a distant family member. It used to belong to my great-grandfather many years ago. That's the scene. And so we're the cottage right on the edge. Beach Cottage it's called, for the reason obviously that it's right on the beach. And this, I'm not sure if you can see, but it's really small here. Again, nice rustic doors, small sloped ceiling. Very comfortable though. They've added some features from around the world. Lots of starfish. Again, turtle shell there. More starfish. Way back in the day, there used to be so much stuff on the walls here, but as things get more modernised and regulations come in place, it just becomes a little bit harder to keep all that sort of stuff on. Let's have a look here. Quite a cosy little room. This is a second bedroom, again small windows. Quite old-fashioned style to it. quaint, I think is the word that you would use. Sink in there, you can see that other bedroom through there. Let's go have a check out downstairs. Come on, Cal. Cal's involved. Let's go. Get a better idea probably as I walk through. You can see a little bit more about what I'm talking about. You see the old plaster there, or the old paint peeling off the walls. Not plaster, sorry. Everything's really rickety, but quite nice at the same time. For me, it's homely. Like I said, I've been coming here for a long time. Look at that original settle they've got, and pictures of the place everywhere. Again, original walls here, the beams. It's nice. These pictures here of the cottage over the years. I think they did redo the roof at one point. That was it in 1935. Not sure when that was. Those geese have seen better days though. That is my great-great-grandfather and his daughter, who used to own it years ago. That's my mum, my great-great-grandfather. Let's have a look at the... Oh, this is the downstairs bedroom. I'm not sure if you can hear the wind. These windows, they're not what you would call triple glazed. They actually hosted the Red Bull cliff diving competition here a couple of years ago. Not in the cottage obviously, but around the Blue Lagoon. Look at this quaint little pantry they've got. Yeah, some more trinkets, that's what I'm talking about. Lovely original wood there. Quite an old-fashioned space, the pantry. It's not something we get in modern houses. A long time ago, this would have actually been a really, you know, spacious property for a smuggler's cottage. The ceilings are relatively high for what they used to be, but it's still that chill. You know, the wind cuts through somewhere like this. I'm sure you can hear in the background. So this passage here, out through that front door, out through that back door there, that steps straight onto the beach. Original stone here. Let's have a look. The old coal stores, which is now a wood store. Look at that. And nice downstairs bathroom. Again, sloped. The downstairs ceilings are pretty high. You don't really notice any difference from a normal room, but as soon as you get in any of these rooms on the periphery, they're all slanted. Go on, you. Cal's enjoying it, only his second time here. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that. Apologies for the shaky video. I know I get a lot of stick for my shaky videos and my poor microphones, but I'm not at home anymore, I'm not in the office, just on my holiday. Thought I'd give you a little tour of an old family cottage that means a lot to me. Hope you enjoyed it. A little trip down memory lane and a trip through history. Take care guys, and I'll see you next week.